I'm Linda Glover Gooch, and today I'm going to test drive these Hamburg Premier Professional Brushes that Jerry's Artorama has sent me. This is like our mongoose substitute. Since we can no longer get the mongoose brushes, these are a substitute for that. I'm finalizing this sunset here, and I'm working down into this foreground, so it's the refinement work. And I always tell my students, don't use these beautiful brushes for your workhorses, for your blocking in your aggressive work. You want to use your bristles for that. So I'm going to test drive these Hamburgs. I'm going to be using the number 8 filbert down here and bringing some of this sky color down into the little river scene, and then work on some of the greens. But I have used these fan brushes. Now, their fan brushes are a beautiful fan brush, and they are 100% Badger. And I have used these fan brushes, and they are great. I have used them for the softening of the sky when I go up into the sky after I've laid in all my colors and I have everything where I want it. I will just use the very lightest stroke across these areas. And I'll have some thick paint here as well. But these brushes are so nice and light that if you learn how to control your grip on your brush, and I always tell my students, don't grip it like you're afraid you're going to drop it, but just barely hold this fan brush in your hand and let it just barely hit across the tops here where you have thick paint, where you're wanting to soften that. And I barely get any paint on this. There's very seldom much paint on my fan brush when I'm working on my cloud scenes. The point is to not pull so much off, but just sort of melt those colors together and not really move a lot, but just do a very, very refined softening. And I do like these Hamburg fan brushes. They are 100% Badger. And they're very beautiful. They're nickel-plated ferrules, which they're very pretty. And I know that the handles are made from birch, and they have a very nice shellac over them. So I like the way they feel. I am into my tools, and I like the quality. I like to work with quality products. So I'm excited to try these out. We're going to do some refinement down here in this foreground with these beautiful Hamburg Premier Series brushes, Professional Series, and you can get them at Jerry's Artorama. So let's get to painting. Like I said, my main goal is to just bring a little color down into there, but I want to maintain the light value of the water, the reflections in the water. I want to be maintaining that. Now, yes, the sunspot is over there, but I'm going to carry just a little bit, dramatizing it in just a little fashion. And then trying out the Hamburg filbert, I'm going to just go up there, and I'm using a little bit of walnut oil, and I'm going to just lay in nice light. I'm going to stay fairly simple with this. This is about the sky, not this water, but this is just an addition to. And as I go back into the little creek flowing back there, I think I'm going to intensify with just a little bit of the brighter orange. These are working quite nicely. It's chiseling. This is a filbert, and it's chiseling very nicely. I do like the way the paint is coming off of it, so I'm pretty impressed with this filbert. And I'm trying out, like I said, the Hamburg Premier Series, Professional Series. Throw just a little bit more intense orange. So I'm using, this is a really fine round from the Hamburg series. They're a Germany made brush. They are handmade. For refinement work, these are nice brushes. I do like the way it's handling. So all in all, I am really impressed with the Hamburg brushes. I definitely am going to look into using more of these. I used, for the refinement of all this front foreground and that river, I typically used mostly this number 4 filbert. It is beautiful and chisels really nicely. And then I used this nice small round, this number 2 round. I'm impressed with these brushes. I like them. You can get them at Jerry's Artorama. You're looking for a good brush for some finishing work, I would definitely suggest them. All right, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time on my next review of art supplies and painting tips. Thanks for joining.